Today's topic is equilibrium. And equilibrium in a chemical reaction is defined when the rate of the forward reaction is equal to that of the reverse reaction. So if we look at a reaction such as H2 plus I2 produces HI, and there would be two of them, okay? Normally when we write reactions, what we do is we put an arrow, just like I wrote there, showing that the reaction proceeds in one direction. But in a equilibrium reaction, we write the arrow a little bit differently. And what we do in an equilibrium reaction is we write a equilibrium arrow, and the equilibrium arrow points in both directions. So we have an arrow going in this direction, or half an arrow in this direction. So this shows that this particular reaction is an equilibrium reaction. Here's what a graph of an equilibrium reaction would look like. Basically you have the forward reaction here, okay, as the hydrogen ions, or excuse me, the hydrogen reacts with the iodine, or collides with the iodine to make HI. And then you have the reverse reaction, and this is actually, this should be the arrow here, and this should be the plus sign. And then you have the reverse reaction, okay, where the two hydrogen iodides would break down into hydrogen ions, hydrogen atoms and iodine atoms. And so you'll notice that when the rate of the forward reaction, okay, this slope right here, is equal to the rate of the reverse reaction, the slope here, right here, we've reached equilibrium. Now, it doesn't mean that the reaction has stopped. That's important to know, that at equilibrium, the reaction hasn't stopped. It's now just proceeding in both directions, both forward and reverse, at the same rate. Okay, so for each hydrogen ion, for each hydrogen molecule and iodine molecule producing two hydrogen iodide molecules, there are two hydrogen iodide molecules breaking down into hydrogen molecules and iodine molecules. So that's what equilibrium is. And that's my explanation. And now what you need to do is you need to go onto the web and find some websites or something on the web that will help explain this to your learning type.